Hi, YouTube, internet people. I have a request, special request. Um, Now I know that there's people who watch my videos. I have like 93 subscribers. I have like 34 friends or something. I've have like 35 times been commented on my channel. So I know that there's people who watch me. So I have a request for those people. Now I got the idea to do this because lots of people, I've noticed that lots of people on YouTube make requests to for people to subscribe to them. And I've never made that request. And they make requests to comment on their videos too, and I've never made any of those requests ever. But I do have a request, because I do have an ego, you know, just like anybody else. And there is kind of, we all want to make ripples in the fabric of our society for selfish purposes. And I want to make a ripple. And so this is my request to you, my friends. William Shakespeare, he coined 100, I think it was 1,800 words that we use in English. He actually invented, because he was just so prolific and so popular that it became English words. So I have a request. Now, if you think this is inappropriate, like not for the children, like not G-rated enough, then just tell me and I'll take the video off. Because lots of people have kids and stuff, and I don't want to be weird. But I do, so it's not that important. But I do have requests. I'd like to just coin one word in my life, one term, and that's waxing balls. I'd like people to start using that, because I think it's really important in this world that we we have a lot of competition with each other. I have exercise videos because I like competing with people on the internet, because if somebody does something and they beat me, then I will try that extra harder. And if you try extra harder, you're going to be a better person. You're going to be a better athlete if you try extra harder. And it goes with everything. It goes with making videos, philosophy videos. If I see somebody with a philosophy video, I get inspired to do one to do myself one, maybe do one's better. And everything's competition. That's what capitalism is. That's why we have team sports. That's just what we are. First we did wars and we killed each other, and then we turned those into sports, and that's just what makes the world go around. That's what drives us. Like the animal became intelligent when it started to become a predator, because it had to catch that animal or it'll die, and that's what made it smarter, and that's what makes us more intelligent. So what makes us better people is competition. So we have to do it definitely. So and since we're getting into a world where there's lots of competition, and more competition on all fronts, we're going to start to adopt more words for that competition. Like the Eskimos have 50 words for ice or something like that, snow, right? So I think it would be cool to have lots of different words for competition words, like I beat you, like I beat you, like what, I beat you? It kind of makes you think I beat you up, I actually mentioned that to some kid. I beat you, and he goes, what makes you think you could beat me up? And I was like, what? No, I said I could beat you in my exercise, so I think a new one which would be really cool is wax balls. So it's I waxed your balls. Because, imagine dipping your balls in wax, the kind of wax that women wax their legs with, or I've waxed my nose hairs with them a few times. And then first it'd be hot and it hurt, and then if you pull it all off, it hurt a lot. I mean, if you pull just one out, it hurts. So like, imagine how much that would hurt you, you know? So it's kind of like if I waxed your balls, it's kind of like I made you hurt. You know, like you had to feel the agony of defeat because I beat you. You know, it's not like I'm a better person than you. It's just that I beat you on this one facet. You know, and then it would motivate you to try to beat me. You know? So then you could be like, if you said something's really difficult, you could be like, yeah, that's a real ball wax. You know, like it waxed your balls. And you know, there's some like variations. So, um, I mean, you could say it's a big ball of wax, or like it's a real ball wax, or you know. So, could you please just start using that term? And could you please, if you think this is inappropriate, please tell me that it is inappropriate, and I'll take the video off, or I'll make a comment on the side. Oh, that I'm just kidding. Don't actually say that, because someone said that it's inappropriate. But I mean, I was married to a lovely girl with a 9-year-old kid, you know, and you know, you can say that I was always saying stuff like that in front of him, you know, and he never like ran under the table screaming and crying. So I don't know, but I mean, I guess some people are different. I don't want to offend like the fundamentalist Christians who think that the demons will come out if you start using, like, referring to, you know, parts of your body or whatever, because I guess they think the devil made those parts or something. But yeah. So I mean, and if you actually, if anybody ever even does use it, I'd love to know about it, because then I could be like, it could kind of pump up my ego a little bit, and I could be like, hey, look, they said my word, boom, boom, they said my word, ball wax, waxing balls, that's a real ball waxer, you know, like I waxed your balls, but then you could say it like if somebody waxed my balls, I could say it that way too, like you totally waxed my balls, you know, or you could be like, and that would be like if somebody totally beat somebody, it would be like you waxed your balls. But like if somebody like made you hurt a little bit, like they like put the pressure on, but you still beat them, you could say that they scratched your balls. You know, because if you don't like, sometimes if you don't, you know, scratch your balls, it like it could itch, and it's like not comfortable, you know, so it kind of like makes you uncomfortable, and then so it made you have to scratch your balls, you know, like made you have to like sweat a little bit in order to beat them, kind of like thing. So you'd be like, they scratch my balls, or I scratch their balls, or something like that. You know, and you could use it interchangeably with the sexes, or you could also use it with like the same sex. And I know that does sound a little bit homo-y or whatever, but you know, that you're just that would be like your support, showing the homos that you're not homophobic. You know, I think that's a really good way. If you can show people you're not homophobic, then it's like a way of supporting the homos who are coming up in the world, so you want to support them. So let's do it. Let's pump up my ego a little bit. Just coin that one word, and I won't ask anything ever again from anybody about anything. Just that one thing, because I think it's cool. I think it's a cool word. Unless you think it's inappropriate, and then I'll if one person tells me to take this video off, I'll take it off, because I really don't want to offend anybody. Or if one person tells me that I should say that was just a joke or something, then I'll do that. But if not, I mean, let's do it. Come on, just start using my word, just that one, and I'll never ask anything else again, ever. So, cool. Ball wax, waxing balls.